Start on your back today, okay? Yep, lay down on your backs. Lay down in Shavasana. Palms are going to face open. I know. Only if you felt this good when you went to sleep, like you stayed sleeping all night. Wouldn't that be something? Stayed sleeping all night. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's nothing I know about. Okay, so palms face open. Your legs are sprawled out. Yep. You're going to take a deep breath in and a loud exhale breath out. Do that again because you did it so well. Inhale full. Exhale loud. Feel your lower back spread across the mat. Yeah, it's natural when you lay down that like your tailbone kind of pops up. Feel. Feel your shoulder blades drop down into the mat. Feel your neck become neutral. So what you want to start to create is just your best version of standing up tall, but you're laying down. And then the natural rise and fall of your breath because we're alive and well. And then we'll start to pay attention to that breath and see if we could start to sync the ujjayi breath. And don't get so crazy about this. It's inhale through the nose, through the back of the throat, and exhale through the nose, through the back of the throat. And the goal with the breath, the one thing I will say is that you want to try and make the exhale a little longer, deeper, and more powerful than the inhale. So start to notice that as you practice. 3 more cycles of breath on your own. We all breathe a little different. You're going to blink the eyes open, hug your right knee towards your navel, give it a good squeeze. Flex your left foot strong so the calf stays connected to the mat. There you go. Neck neutral. So see if you can bring your neck, Kelsey, a little bit more in towards neutral. Yeah. Squeeze it in a little more. Reach your arms forward, lift the shoulder blades. It's like a kind of a laying down mountain pose. Neck stays neutral, arms reach. Right leg stays in towards navel. Left calf floats up off the ground, and you just pause here. So it's an isometric hold. If this is too much for your neck, your hands can slide behind your head. You could always slide a block under there as well as an alternative. You're connecting to that breathing. You're feeling your belly pull to the back of the spine, and you're feeling your lower back spreading across the mat we're holding. Keep the left leg where it is. Extend the right leg straight up so it's like your legs are a pair of scissors. The hands are going to come behind the thigh in a prayer. Hold. When you lift, make sure you're not lifting your head and your neck. You're lifting deep within your core muscles. You could flex or point. I kind of like a flex. I feel like I can get in there a little more. Grab the back of your right thigh with both your hands and relax. Let your right leg fall into your clasped hands. A very soft, passive hamstring stretch. As you flex the foot, feel the center of your heel press towards the sky. Flex the left foot just as strong as the right. Let the shoulders draw down the back. Let your right leg fall to the floor. It feels longer and stronger. Hug your left knee and give it a squeeze and just stay here. Don't get ahead of yourself. Flex your right foot strong and feel your right calf connect to the ground. Let the shoulders draw down the back. So this is just simply lubricating your left hip. Feel that. Keep the left leg tucked in close. Reach your arms forward like a Pilates roll up. Lift the head, the back of the shoulders up, but keep the neck neutral. Float the right calf if you're looking for more up off the ground. I like to flex. I feel like I can sustain it a little more. Scoop up the belly. There's a reaching forward and a scooping up. So your lower back is spreading across the mat. Hard to be still, so just be patient. Stretch the left leg straight towards the sky. It's like a pair of scissors. Reach the clasped hands in a prayer behind that left thigh. Reach forward more. Scoop up that belly. Press down into the mat as you reach forward. Flex both the feet if you can. Grab behind the thigh and relax. Let your clasped hands in that left leg kind of fall into the hands. Shoulders draw down the back, and you just breathe. Let the left leg fall to the floor. Hug both knees in, give them a big squeeze. Yeah. Rock and roll several times. Cross your ankles. Slide into your first downward facing dog this morning. Take up a lot of space on your mat. Hands are relatively wide, index fingers are forward. I always pay attention to those hands and make sure if the index fingers are forward, they're not turning in. They can actually turn out slightly. Soften behind your knees if your hamstrings don't feel like they're quite there yet. Very normal. Take a little bigger, longer stance there if you can. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shoulders pull away from your ears. Thumb, index finger, baby finger presses down. And your breath is filling the shape that you're creating in your body. So it's easy to just kind of dump all the weight down. So see if you can breathe your hips way up off your shoulders this morning. That's it. Relax the head, the neck, the jaw. Brittany, bend your elbows a little bit. There you go. Shoulders move away from your ears. Pit of the belly draws in and up. Nice, Megan. Roll forward with your heart and chest, plank position. From first dog to plank, a lot of times you need to move it out a little bit. Totally normal that happens. Yeah, stack it up so your shoulders over elbows, elbows are over wrists. Pit of the belly draws in. Sides of your triceps grip in. And then it's like a big zipper on a yummy sweatshirt. You're zipping everything up right here. Or vest. There you go. We're in vest season here. Yes. How many vests do you own? A vest for every day of the week. Bring more weight forward. Neck is neutral. Yeah, you can always modify with your knees down, but we are going to hold a few more breaths. So see if you can fire up your breath, lengthen your tailbone, bring more weight forward. The space between your shoulder blades, see if you can soften it without letting your hips sag to the ground. Hips go up and back, down dog. Roll forward plank position all the way forward in one straight line of energy. Drop your knees down to the floor, bring your weight forward, lower halfway into a supported push-up. Supported push-up, your elbows slide by your side body. Melina, bring more weight forward. There you go. Re-straighten your arms. Do it again. Halfway supported push-up with your knees down. Bring more weight forward. Kelsey, more weight forward. Re-straighten your arms. Again, halfway supported push-up. So slide your hips forward before you go. Elbow slide, pause. That's it. Don't go any further. I know it's hard. Straighten your arms. You can't get out of it sometimes. Lift the knees, plank position. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe your right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Lift from your inner thigh. Point your right toes. Come forward and hug your right knee towards your navel. Give it a good little squeeze. Yeah. Good little squeezy daisy. Step your right foot forward and through. Drop your back knee down on an angle. Yeah. Take your block going this direction, and you're going to take your right foot and you're going to step it onto that block. Yeah. If you've got a big foot, your foot's going to kind of hang off. If you got a smaller foot, it's going to fit appropriately. Yes. Okay. Curl the back toes into the mat. Pause here. So the beginning of today's practice is meant to be kind of slow and annoying because I like to be slow and annoying and annoy you. So left hand can come to the floor or block, okay? The right arm's going to peel open towards the sky. So I'm telling you the block may be helpful for some of you if you feel a little shorter and tighter. Okay, so what's going to happen here is your right arm's going to reach straight back towards the back skinny edge of the mat, okay? You're going to start to straighten out your right leg on track. Don't change your stance. And the right arm's going to wrap forward and you're going to touch the toes. Having your left hand on a block is definitely going to be a lot easier if you feel like you can't get in there. Okay, you're going to rebend your right thigh and you're going to peel your right arm back. We're doing it really slow, so you could really just feel. And the goal here is to get into our hamstring. You're going to straighten your right leg slowly and wrap your right arm forward like you're taking a half circle and you're now kind of in this weird parvo. That's it. You're going to rebend the right leg and peel the right arm back so you're in this low lunge. You're going to wrap that right arm forward and you're going to straighten the leg and see if you can tap and curl in. Good, we're going to do one more. Bend the right knee, reach back, breathe, connect. You're going to wrap that right arm forward, straighten, curl in, pause. Now both hands are going to come to frame the foot and you're going to stay in this wide stance and fold over that front leg. That's it. 3 more breaths. Scoop up the belly to your right leg, Danielle, if you can. Straighten it and scoop up. There you go. Great. You're going to rebend that front thigh, drop your left knee down, plant your left palm. You're going to slide into a supported side plank. Supported side plank, modified side plank. The right arm reaches up towards the sky. And now what I want you to do, if you can, bend your right leg and grab your right foot and take a modified Shavasana side plank. Totally optional if it's not in the cards for you. Just throwing things out there. Re-extend the right leg and the right arm. Listen carefully. Right hand comes down to the ground. You're going to pivot. You're in a 3-legged tabletop. So little tabletop here. Okay, you're going to curl the left toes into the mat. You're going to lift your right leg up and back, 3-legged down dog. That's how we started. And then I just want you to step your right foot forward, crescent lunge, rise up, and just see how you feel. We got it? Everyone looks very serious. You know, it's interesting because you get so stuck in your head, like, oh, I got to do these things in the yoga class. I got to move. Get out of your own way. Hands to frame your front foot. You're going to step back to plank. You're going to take a low push-up of choice. Pick what you know you can hold and maintain. Revisit plank. Hips go up and back, down dog. We'll breathe the left leg up and back, 3-legged down dog. We're moving slow purposely so you could really feel. Come forward, hug your left knee and give it a good little squeeze. Step the left foot forward and through, drop the back knee, move your block accordingly. Step the foot up onto that block. Yep, pause for a second. Have the other block nearby if you know you need it. It's going to be helpful. Engage that back right leg. So you're just in this low lunge and your left foot is elevated. Your left hip is gripping in. Right hand's going to tent, left arm's going to peel. So for me, this side, I can already tell that the block, a second block would be helpful. Yeah. Breathe. Brittany, bring that block that's underneath your right hand a little bit closer to the other foot, just so you're not overreaching. Okay. This is going to be done slow. Back leg stays charged up. Left arm reaches back towards the back skinny edge of the mat. You're still in this low lunge. You're going to begin to straighten the left leg on track and sweep the left arm forward and see if you can tap the front of the block. It may or may not work. You're going to rebend, peel that left arm back. So you're just moving the shoulders slow. You're going to extend the arm up and forward and straighten the left leg on track and see if you can touch. You're going to rebend and peel open and back. Do it slow. You're not in a rush. Re-extend, peel, take it forward. You're going to do 2 more. Move slow on your breath. Peel it open. Reach up, bring it forward. Try and tap the front of the block. 1 more. Reach back, peel it open. Reach up and forward. Good. You're going to take both hands to frame that front foot and just pause in this wide, kind of wide parzo with the foot elevated. Nice job. Gonna rebend that front thigh, drop the right knee down to the floor, pivot the right leg out, and slide into a modified side plank with the right knee down. Left leg lift. Bend the knee in half, grab the foot, and kick behind you for a little bound version of this. Steer the right ribs towards the mirrored wall. Right hand presses firm. Re-extend the arm and the leg. You're in a modified side plank. Left hand down. You're in a tabletop with one leg lifted. Curl the right toes into the mat. Lift the left leg up and back. Three-legged down dog. It's how we started. Step the left foot forward and through and just rise, crescent lunge. And just trust that your body kind of knows where to go. Good. Drive the hip points forward. Activate that back leg. Hands to frame your front foot. You're going to find a plank. Lower halfway to a push-up chaturanga. This time, if you're ready for it, an up dog or a baby cobra, press even through the hands, the tops of the feet. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, full breath out. Look to the top of the mat. You're going to step your feet there or hop lightly if you're ready to do so. Long spine on the inhale breath. Exhale, fold. We'll root to rise, come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go straight up towards the sky. We're going to dive together over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to prepare yourself. You'll step to plank or hop lightly to a chaturanga. Up dog pulls you through your body. Hips go up and back, downward facing. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Arms go straight up. Keep moving and breathing. Dive over bent knees. Forward fold. Long spine to prepare. Step, float, skip, crawl, whatever works for you this morning. Chaturanga push-up if it's available. Up dog or cobra. Hips go up and back, down dog. Arms stay straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Just like that. Arms go straight up. Dive over bent knees. Forward fold. Long spine to prepare. Step or float through your vinyasa. The up dog is smooth. Peel your chest through your body. Press even. Nice, Pam. Hips go up and back. Down dog. Arms stay straight. Look where you want to go. Step or float to the top. Land light. Long spine. Fold. Root to rise. Come all the way up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Last one. Arms go straight up towards the sky. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Let your head go. Bend your knees a lot. Long spine prepares you. Step or float through your vinyasa. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe your right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Come forward to plank and take your right knee just to the back of your right triceps, just in that general direction. There you go. Take it over to the center. Yeah, without too much shifting or changing, the arms stay straight up and down. Look forward with your eyes and step your right foot forward and through. Turn your back foot on a sharp angle. Come to your fingertips. Yes. So before you go anywhere, a lot of times you have to walk your right foot a little bit more to the right, grip your right hip in. Check out your back left foot. It should be pretty much pivoted forward. Anchor and then rise, first warrior. Outer blade of your back foot presses firm. The left ribs spin forward. There you go. That's coming from that back foot. The left side of your body turns forward. Yeah, you can always tip your torso a little forward if the back feels sensitive. Stay with it. On the inhale breath, you're going to straighten your right leg and the left arm is going to come forward. So it's going to look like this. You're going to straighten the leg and the left arm comes forward. So the right arm's up and the left arm's forward. On the exhale breath, you're going to rebend and bring the arms up. So just a couple times. Straighten and reach. Rebend. One more time. Straighten and reach. Rebend. Hands to frame your front foot, plank position. Chaturanga push-up if you got that in you today. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. We'll breathe the left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Come forward and take your left knee to the back of the left tricep, just in the general direction. I don't want the hips to come out of whack. Arms stay straight up and down. Hug your left knee straight in. Give it a good little squeeze here. Step the left foot all the way forward and through. Come to your fingertips. Don't just bounce up. Walk the left foot a little to the left. Turn the back foot on a sharp angle. Anchor. Steer the left hip under you and then rise first warrior. The outer blade of your back right foot really anchors into the floor of the mat. Your torso can come forward a little. So the same deal here. You're going to straighten your left leg on track, okay? And the right arm's going to come forward. Yes. You're going to rebend, both arms come up. You're going to straighten the left leg on track. The right arm reaches. The left arm stays strong and straight. You're going to rebend. You're going to straighten and reach. And then you're going to rebend and pause. To the floor we go, chaturanga push-up. Up dog pulls you through your body. Hips go up and back, down dog. Arms stay straight, look where you want to go. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine, fold, chair pose. Feet can be together, a little separated. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to prepare. Step or float through your vinyasa. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot turns, root to rise, first warrior. So we're just going to loop them now. No, not holding. We're just arriving. And then to the floor we go, chaturanga. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. The left foot lands, the back foot turns. If I'm moving too quick for you, you just slow it down to make it work for you this morning. To the floor we go, chaturanga. The up dog is smooth. You want to press even. Hips go up and back, down dog. Arms stay straight. You want to look where you want to go. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine, fold. Chair we go, sit deep, weights in your heels. Press up to stand up, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. So from the top here, arms go straight up, heavy in your heels. You sit way back into your heels, chair pose. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to prepare yourself. Step or float through your vinyasa. The up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot turns. Root to rise, first warrior with warrior one. Back down we go, chaturanga. Move through your vinyasa. Nice. Left foot forward, back foot turns. Root to rise, first warrior. To the floor we go, chaturanga. Take your time. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Arms stay straight. Look where you want to go. One more. Step or float to the top we go. Long spine on the in. Exhale the breath, fold. Sit deep into your chair. Weight moves into your heels. So you guys look happier now. Shoot up to stand up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Always so happy when I only have to do one more someday. I'm like, yes, only one more. Chair, here we go. Sit way down. Dive over bent knees, forward fold. Long spine to prepare. Step or float. Vinyasa. Up dog is smooth. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot turns. Rise, warrior one. Chaturanga push up. Take your time. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward, back foot turns. Have you ever seen the rain? That's really funny. Yeah, chaturanga. Not funny. We were like in a drought. Down dog is where we meet, guys. Pause in your down dog. Come forward to plank for a sec, just for a sec. Float your right foot an inch from the ground. Yeah, hug your right knee straight in. Straight in. Step the right foot smack in between your hands. Turn your back foot on a sharp angle. Let's find warrior two. It's that time of day. We got to go warrior two now. Did it smell smoky out this morning? I didn't even notice it. I think I'm getting used to it. I went running. I was like, it feels great. It feels great out here. I fear for my life every time I go out there. The drivers with the leaves and everything. People are nuts. And don't most people have Bluetooth in their car? Why are they talking on the phone? I don't understand. They're holding the phone up to their head. Yeah. Okay, so let's spread our torso open. Roll your right thigh open. You got it. Okay, flip the palms to the sky. Let's do this. No, just flip the palms. So what I want you to do here is same kind of deal. We're going to straighten the right leg on track and energize the arms towards the sky. So you've got jazz fingers. You're going to rebend, palms stay open, and you're going to straighten. There you go. A couple more times like that. Rebend. It feels good. And straighten. One more time. You're going to rebend and straighten. And then you're going to rebend and now reverse the warrior. Reach way out and slide your hand to the outside of the right foot and the top arm straight up or up and over. So this is a variation of extended side angle this morning. If you need a block, I highly recommend placing it to the outside of your right foot. Low, medium, or high, you pick. Grip your right hip under you. Take your right ribs and turn them. There you go. Left arm can be straight up or up and over your ear. Good idea, Danielle. Melina, looks great. Take your right thigh bone and roll it open. Let it press into the inside of your right arm. I'm coming to you. It's this motion. Mm-hmm. Now, when you do that motion, you're going to take your bottom ribs and you're going to turn your chest that way. There you go. It's a lot happening, I know. Stay with it. A few more breaths. Warrior two, come on up. To the floor we go through a vinyasa, guys. Take it to a vinyasa. Pull yourself through a smooth transition of an up dog, any back bend that works for you, or take it out, down dog. Come forward to plank. Float your left foot just an inch from the ground. So this is just to make sure your pelvis is in alignment. Your left foot, your other left foot. Hug your left knee in towards your navel. Give it a good little squeeze. Step the left foot smack in between your hands. Turn the back foot on a sharp angle. Cartwheel open, warrior two. Just a few breaths to kind of find the alignment and get it set. Roll that left thigh open, spread open. Lengthen your tailbone. Yeah. Flip the palms towards the sky. There you go. Straighten the left leg on track and move the energy up. So extend the fingertips way up. There you go. Rebend and open it up. Just like that. Straighten the leg and move it up. Rebend. Yep. Energetically reach up. One more. Rebend and extend it up. Come back to warrior two, guys. Flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Let your side body open. It's not a back bend. You're sitting deep into the front left thigh. Extended side angle A. You're going to bring your left fingertips to the outside of your left foot. Block can go in its highest setting. Some days I even knuckle the block. I'll make my hand into a fist, have that arm really, really straight, and that kind of gets you out of your shoulder and neck. That's it. Right arm straight up or up and over your ear if you want more. It's the same thing. Roll that left thigh open. So it makes the, there you go. Grip your bottom hip under and then turn your ribs. The outer blade of your right foot is anchoring you and you're reaching that side body open. Soften the left shoulder. Warrior two, come on up. Warrior two, come on up. Circle to the floor, vinyasa. Just take it to the floor, vinyasa. Just simplifying things, making it just feel good in your body this morning. Step the right foot smack in between your hands. We're going to find our triangle right from the ground up. Yep, you know this deal. Triangle right from the ground up. Use that same block, but use it to the outside of the calf. It sets the shoulder up better. Kelsey, take a little bigger stand. There you go. So same deal. Your right hip grips, your side ribs are long. I'm going to stack open your arms. Perfect. If there's anything you want to do with your left arm, you can take it behind your back. You can slide it to your hip. Feel free to do so. Yeah. You get to the pose, you kind of find where you need to be for today, and then you maintain it. Look down, step up, Ardha. Left hand can come to your hip. You step up into your Ardha Chandrasana. Use that same block. Move it enough in front of you. Yeah. Left foot has to stay forward. So plug your whole foot down into the floor. Grip your bottom right hip in like Tadasana. And then yawn yourself open. Nice. Anything you want to add this morning that feels pleasant in your body? Half bind, no bind. Think about it, Brian. Lighter on your bottom hand. Soften a little behind that right knee, though. Stay with it. A few more breaths. Giant step back triangle. Go right back triangle. Yep, move the block. Triangle. And then this little bit of triangle, your top arm can wrap up and forward. So you can take your left arm and wrap it up and forward towards the front of the room. There you go. And then as you do that, your right ribs have to continue to turn. Circle it to the floor. You're going to lean right on your left hand for a Vashisthasana side plank because you're ready. You can stack up the feet. You can stagger the feet. You can drop the knee. You can drop the forearm. Any version of this that you know you can sustain and maintain is what we're looking for. Your top arm can wrap up and forward. Same deal if that felt good in your body for this morning. It's all, you have to go on the feelings. You want to have good feelings in the poses, not bad feelings. So you kind of have to play that edge a little. Plank position slow. Chaturanga push-up, if you have that in you. Up dog, if that feels good. Hips go up and back, down dog. I think we got the humidifier going. The left foot forward, step it forward and through and find your triangle on the left side, right from the ground up. Use your block if you need it. Outside of left calf is where you go with the block. Yes. You get to the posture, we find the posture, and then we have to maintain. Alexa, you know what I want you to do? I want you to take your right foot and take a little bigger step back and open up your right toes. There you go. More. I'm coming over. I want you to take your right foot and open it more. See how it's turned in too much? Yeah, and that's getting you stuck. Yeah, better. How do you get to the pose? Maintain the posture, keep your composure, keep your breath, and not feel like you're doing too much. It is possible. Keep it all together like this. Look down, step up right to your Arda. So it's the same posture. You're just taking the pose and you're just working on balance now. The left foot stays plugging into the mat. The left hip grips in. That's it. Use your block. The block is there to lift the floor up to you. It's a great little tool. Add in whatever you need to make the pose feel good for today. If you took a little bind, just release to a regular Arda. Soften that left knee and see if you can guide yourself right back triangle. It may take 2 steps, but that's okay. Use that block, Trikonasana triangle pose. You revisit it. Left hip grips. Top arm this time can wrap up and forward if that feels good. Yes. Liz, take your right baby finger and tip it down towards the ground, and that's going to come from your shoulder. There you go. Now you're in the right rotation. 2 more breaths. These look awesome, guys. Stay with it. Look to the floor. You're going to peel right down to plank and lean on your right hand for side plank Vashi. Yeah, pick a variation you know you can do and hold for a bunch of breaths. Jean, watch your top hip. It's rolling open. Uh-huh. Top arm can wrap up and forth. Sometimes you get to these poses, you try new things, and you're like, I'll go back to the other thing because the other thing worked better. So it's good to explore a little. It's a good place to explore. Lift up a little higher. Plank position. Slow. Chaturanga push-up. The up dog is smooth. Peel your chest through your body. Hips go up and back, down dog. We're doing great. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Let's stay with the program. Crescent lunge. It's like, yeah. So we don't walk in workouts. We run through the whole workout. It's the same thing. If we go to Shavasana now, we'd be toast. The end of it. Drag the hands in prayer. Drag the hands to prayer. Lean way out. Hook the elbow and let's twist. We're going to do this now while we're still fresh. If you're not twisting so deep, don't worry about it. You just stay a little more upright. Just watch your right knee, Mara, that it's not turning in. Uh-huh. Drop the back knee. It's that hip. Stay with it, guys. There's a little lean back action. Your left heel is lifted up off the ground, and the back left leg is charged up if it's not resting on the floor. Stay with this. Few more. Hands to frame your front foot. Come to the fingertips. Spring to the top of the mat. Feet together. Long spine on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Now we'll sit into chair. We're going to sit into chair pose. Weight moves into your heels. We're going to go the same direction. Drag the hands to prayer. Inhale the breath. Hook and twist towards the right. Yeah, and if you're not twisting so much, that's fine. Just work on the alignment. This looks great. The left hip has the nature to kind of swing past the right. Right. And then that kind of brings the knee forward. So just keep the alignment, weight stays back, spine stays long and strong. You guys look awesome. Chair pose, pull it around. Chair, 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 chair. There you go. Shoot up to stand up, drag it to prayer, drop your arms. Great. You're going to separate your feet hips width distance. You're going to stand on the block because it's Friday and we're here to do new things. The right foot will be on the block, okay? The right foot on the block. The hands can come to your hips. The left leg's going to lift up. Mm-hmm. Engage the right. You have to zip up the right leg. Hands are going to come to prayer. Mm-hmm. Flex the left toes. You have to really feel that ground, feel that block. You're going to start to take your torso. We're going to twist the opposite direction now. We're going to start to turn a little to the left. Yep. Right hand's going to come to the outside of that left thigh, and the left arm's going to peel back. Now, if you know you can take dancing Shiva and you can do it on the block, that's where the leg is straight and you kick forward. It's not going to be for everyone. Right. Just staying here today is going to work a lot on just the glute kind of zipping itself up. Yeah. And you'll feel a lot just because you're standing on that block. So you're going to press down into the block and stand up taller as you twist open more. Pull around to center. The leg's going to stay on the block. The left leg's going to come back up. The arms are going to reach towards the sky. So you're going to keep your right foot on the block. Your left foot is charged up. It's not sad. The lower belly's pulling in and up. And you're going to take about a 3-foot step back. Mm-hmm. The right foot's going to stay on the block. The right hand's going to come to the hip. Left arm's going to reach up and big. And we're going to take twisting triangle today with the right foot on the block. Now, you may need to use a second block. I know for me, I'm just going to slide my hand right to the top of my foot, my right hand to the flat part of my back, and then I'm going to start to peel open. It's going to be a little different depending on everybody's hamstring like flexibility this morning. What we still want though is hip width. So let's take your left foot over towards Brittany and it's going to be easier. Perfect. There you go, guys. Stay with it. Couple more breaths. Exhale the breath, just fold. Fold over the right leg. Yes, fold over the right leg. You might need to bend your right leg more. Mm-hmm. Good. Can you step from here, down dog? Just step back, down dog. You're going to have to kind of hug your right knee in and step forward. Yep. And just push the block to the side. You'll need it again on the second side. So here we are in down dog. I want you just to roll forward to plank. Lower halfway to a push-up. Peel yourself to a smooth, clean up dog. Better than a dirty up dog. Downward facing dog, hips pressed back. I don't know what a dirty up dog is. It's like a dirty martini, right? Step the left foot forward, crescent lunge. We're almost there. Rise, crescent lunge. Come on up. Drag your hands to prayer at heart. Lean forward. Hook the elbow and twist. And modify here if you need to. You drop the back knee. You air twist. This side looks better. It's interesting. Melina, walk your left foot to the left. So your positioning of your feet are wider in width. There you go. And that's going to give you more stability. There you go. In this pose, we want to try not to look back. We can lean back, but don't look back because the second we look back, we round our spine. Grip your left hip in, activate your right leg more. Your breath is guiding you in and out of everything. So if you could kick up the breath a little more, I guarantee you can stay in the pose a drop longer. Hands to frame your front foot, pause. Bring to the top of the mat. Feet can come together a little separated, up to you. Long spine on the in. Exhale with the breath, fold. Sit into chair, weight moves into your heels. Drag your hands to prayer. Inhale that breath. Exhale, let's twist to the left. Yeah. Weights in your heels. So this time it's the right side of the body that is the nature to kind of wing. Yeah. Chair pose. Great job, guys. Chair pose. Stay in your chair. Stay in your chair. Sit a little deeper in your chair. Press up to stand up. Drag it to prayer. Drop your arms. Just stand for a second. Catch your breath. Separate your feet hips width distance. Good. The right foot's going to go on the left foot's going to go on the block. I was like, we did that side. Yep. Does anyone want a hard block, a firm block? It's a little easier. Try it. Anyone else? Yep. Okay. Take your right leg up and just stand on the block. So you're on your left leg and you're standing on the block. That's it. So a lot of times when you unfortunately get injured and stuff and you go to PT, this is something that it's an exercise that's done. It works on the little muscles in our feet and our legs. It works on our balance as we AGE. Bring your hands to prayer. Mm-hmm. It's a sad word, but it's a true word. You're going to start to take your twist to the right. Okay. Do it slow because I'm not so caught up today on like how deep you're going. I never really am. But for today, I really just want you to stay upright and focus on grounding yourself, keeping your pelvis neutral. Now, if you can take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh, give it a whirl and reach your right arm back. If you can reach down and grab your foot and kick the leg forward and through for dancing Shiva without falling down off the block, give that a whirl. Stand up really tall, though. Pull around to center. Your leg will rebend 90 degrees. Your arms will go up. You pause. Fire up the quadricep, the glute, all those little muscles. Take about a 3-foot step back. Now, guys, when you step back, make sure your right foot goes over a little so you're about hips width distance. The left foot stays on the block. Left hand to hip, right arm reaches way out. You're going to come down, slide your hand to the front of your shin, to the floor, to the block, to another block. Left hand comes to the flat part of your back to feel, and then you peel open. I like it. Yes. So when you just take little things, you add them into the practice to change it up, we have a shift. Everyone's alignment looks really, really good. Stay for a few more. Exhale the breath, fold over that left leg. You can slide the fingertips to the sides of the block, to the top of the floor, to the top of the blocks. You could use the other block. You can bend that front leg as much as you need to, but you're draping yourself down. Down dog, step back. Roll forward plank. Halfway to a push-up. Peel yourself to a smooth up dog. Hips go up and back, down dog. Right knee's going to come forward for a half pigeon, and you're going to release all that hamstring jazz. We're going to get into the hip a little now. Yeah. You're going to fold over that right leg. Yeah. If something's going on and this does not feel good for you, please let me know. We have other options. Come up nice and slow. Lean onto your right side. Swing your left leg forward. Yeah. So it looks like this. Right hand's going to come behind you. We're going to take sail pose today. Yeah. Press down and lift straight up. It's a cross between a side plank and a back bend. I actually feel more back bendy. Feels really good stretching out the front line of your body. Exhale the breath, come down. Right knee's going to swing forward. The left foot's going to come. So this is seated spine twist. This is an oldie but goodie. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Good. You're going to hug that leg in, left hand behind your back. Inhale the breath. Exhale, look over the shoulder and twist. Yeah, this is always a good one. So you can stay with this today. If you want to add in a little IT band stretch, totally up to you. I'll just throw it out there. Right hand will slide to the outside of the left foot. The left leg will extend forward. It does not have to go pin straight. You want to keep your left hand to the base of your low back, though, so you don't dump backwards. And breathe. There you go. Feel that, Pam? Yeah, it's a good one. Good. Rebend that leg if you took that. So come back to neutral. This is a really interesting transition. Well, not really. You're going to pivot forward, and it's going to look like this. You come to a tabletop with your left thigh in front of your right thigh. This is bull seat. And your feet are going to separate as wide as you can get them to go. And then you're going to start to sit back. Now, if you have your block and you come down, you're way far, you slide something underneath you. There you go. And you'll hook your big toes. Inhale the breath, open the heart and chest. I know for me, I feel plenty here, but you can begin to tip forward if you need to feel more, if you're not feeling enough. Some of you have expressions on your faces that are priceless. So maybe just stay upright and don't get so caught up. Just breathe. This is stretching the outer hip. This should get right in there. Pull the torso up to get out, okay? Take the hands forward, tip back forward to this little tabletop, unravel the legs, step to a plank. You can add in a vinyasa, you could take it out and just go to dog. And then the other side, here we go. The left knee comes forward, half pigeon. We get to do it again. Left side, half pigeon. All good things come to an end. So enjoy the last little bit here. Half pigeon, left side. Come up nice and slow. Lean onto the left side. Swing the right leg forward. So you're like in a little tree seated. Yeah. Left leg right, left leg bent, right leg forward is what I'm trying to say. And I can't say. Left hand behind you. It's always the leg that's bent. The hand goes behind you. That's how I remember it. Inhale the breath. Your right foot can turn on an angle. So Pam, turn your right foot like warrior two and anchor it. Yep. Turn it in, toes in a little, and you're going to get more stretch through that sideline. There you go. Exhale the breath, start to lower. Transitions are important, so take your time coming out. Swing the left knee forward. Right leg bends in half. Give that right leg a hug and go into your spine twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So we're twisting right now. And if you want to add in the little IT band stretch, if it works for you, you can give that a whirl. Outside of right foot with your left hand and you kick forward. The trick with this is that your right hand needs to stay close to you so you really stay upright and don't go into lower back. Rebend that right leg if you took it up into the IT band stretch. Come back to neutral, okay? And we'll tip forward into a little tabletop, and the right knee is going to come in front of the left. Yep. Separate your feet wide and then start to sit down. There's always one side that's better. So hook the big toes, inhale the breath, and then exhale, fold. So just so you know, the full pose here is with Gomukhasana arms, and we can try that in another class. we do more back bending because we're not set up for that today. So I just want you to hook the big toes and fold or stay upright and just breathe. Pull the torso up. This time you're just going to unravel the legs like this. Right foot, left foot, fingers face you. Inhale the breath. Exhale, you'll lift up, reverse tabletop. Neck stays neutral. Lengthen the tailbone. Press firm. Exhale the breath. Lower your bum down. You're going to lay down. Take your block with you. You're going to set up for supported shoulder stand right now. If you're dying to go into a full big wheel, you're welcome to take that first. And then we're going to set up for supported shoulder stand. So the trick to getting in here is lay down, bend your knees in half, slide your block the direction underneath your low back that works for you. So the highest, longest direction is going to be the most intense. It's not for everyone. Some people like it low. Some people like two on top. Yeah. See, you made it with time to spare. And then you'll lift your legs up one at a time. One at a time. Take your time. You want a firm one? Might be better. Yeah, a little more support. Yep. Close your eyes. If you're on the high setting, what I want you to do is interlace your hands around the block. That's going to kind of cup the shoulder blades together. Now your feet are not flexed and not pointed. It's kind of like a Barbie foot. If anyone remembers what Barbie or Ken's feet look like. Your neck stays neutral and you're just feeling. Last few breaths. We'll bend our knees in half together. Take the feet flush to the floor. Get the feet down on the mat. Once the feet are down on the mat, you'll lift your hips up enough that you slide your block out from underneath you. We'll take the feet the width of the mat. Knock the knees to the right. So the knees just drop to the right. Yep. Hands can go behind the head or arms can open if you have room. And then you're going to come back through center and knock the knees the other direction. But I want you to keep the feet wide. It's a little bit of a different release of the low back. Come back to center. Give your knees a giant squeeze in. And we're going to set up now for complete Shavasana. Not partial Shavasana, not half-ass Shavasana, full-on Shavasana. So the next 2 minutes, complete rest. Good to see you. Complete rest, nowhere to go, nothing to do, nowhere to hide, just melt. Big breath in. Full exhale, breath out. Arms reach up to the top of the head for a full body stretch. Hug your knees in towards your chest, give them a nice squeeze. If you prefer finishing laying down, ignore me. Rock up any way that works for you this morning. Sit up nice and tall. Sit up in your newfound body and just feel. So sometimes it's hard to show up here. Sometimes it's harder being here, but at the end of it all, it's always a wonderful gift. So be grateful you made it. You put the work in and you should feel pretty solid now. Bring your hands to prayer. Bow your head for a moment. Have some gratitude. Lift the head, open the eyes. Namaste. Have an awesome afternoon. Hydrate yourselves. It's cool out there, but you could still dehydrate. I was walking around the entire class holding the studio announcements and never read them. So yeah, there's a few things that are happening here. So we're having a 4 p.m. Class on Sunday afternoons, which is pretty awesome. If you can make a 4 p.m. on Sundays, that would be great. Part of gratitude celebration, we set up a display you can write on a leaf and put what you're grateful for. Super cool. We have more swag coming, new mats coming. Thanksgiving, I will not be here. Jess will be here. We're going to have two classes, a hit and a 9:30 a.m. Revel Flow. Okay. And then Friday, we're going to do a 9:30 and a 10:45. No one's getting any of this. So you know what? I'm just going to leave this and you can read it yourself. How about that? I'm going to Vegas.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll let you know. It's going to be more